Hi guys, I'm just doing a quick recording today, just kind of showing you a little bit of my studio and just kind of the setup I do before and after a shoot, just to get everything ready to go for the next shoot. I have this in a very quick version of it so that you guys can see how fast I actually move. Yeah, I don't move as fast, but it's gonna be pretty cool to see the complete setup. So I use a Godox 8400. I have two of them. I also have two other SL or VL 150s that I also use just to light the studio, just to make sure it's nice and bright. I would love to get the 300s, but right now at the moment money's a little tight. The next shoot was going to be using a green background, one of my favorite colors, especially with black tones or darker skin tones. It really pops in the setups. And you can see this the way the studio is set up. It gives a more friendlier vibe. You have the couches there, people can sit down and watch what's going on. I also believe that the lighting, once everything is turned on bright enough, everybody can actually like do a little bit of a little small little video for themselves on their cell phones, which people tend to love to do. I switched over to the glow box about 2 years ago, but it was a really good investment. They're like little umbrellas, so they could pop open, pop close, works out really well. So here I'm just setting up my production studio setup site. I do YouTube videos from here. I do product shoots from here. Small little things. I also do just setting up my camera. It looks great when it's cleaned up, but it's terrible when it's not. So it's one of those things that I always got to keep on moving. That's a marble slab. I actually got that for $1 from Home Depot. They were going to throw it away because I think it was broken on the edge, or it was a single orphan one. So it literally was one they wanted just to give away, so I was able to grab that for a pretty cheap price. Hey guys, decided to new setup. It wasn't actually new, it's been around. I've been doing this setup for a while now, but it's kind of, I wanted to make sure it's cleaned up so you guys can see it. As you saw in the beginning there, a little fast forward, I had another little setup, another shoot I had to do, so I wanted to make sure it was all cleaned up, ready to go. Yeah, this is what I'm doing now. I have an area here set up specifically for product shoots, and then I have my little studio here for YouTube stuff. I kind of shoot from this angle sometimes I don't. It just depends. Tonight I'm trying to shoot from this different angle to give you two different views. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it does. Just give you a little rundown of what I have on my desk and then how my studio is kind of set up, and just let you know that it doesn't matter what size studio you have. At the end of the day, you can shoot in any size. It doesn't matter. I mean, one of the things I complain about a lot to one of my friends is that my ceiling is too low. It's just one of those weird things that I don't have a full 8-foot ceiling. It's like 6.5 or 7, 6 and a bit, maybe 6.5. And it's unfortunate because I would love to be able to do a lot more artistic stuff. So I'm trying to create different things down here that I can when the availability is, especially due to the past COVID and stuff. A lot of people did come to my studio to shoot, made a lot of sense. But now a lot of people want to go out to shoot, so it kind of makes more sense to kind of get out of my comfort zone of my own studio. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that I have now on my desk. I have a dual monitor. It's not a full dual monitor. It's like an iMac computer, and I have another LG computer here. The color spectrum on them are a little bit different. Only good thing about it is that when customers or clients come over to do shoots, they can kind of see what it looks like on an Android screen versus an iMac screen. Just to let you know, majority of my clients are looking on their iPhones. So at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I have a TV screen here that when models get shoot, or when we shoot into the studio, they can actually see all their videos or all their pictures up on the screen. Makes a lot of difference. Instead of having a mirror, I hate having the mirror around. One, it has them looking at the mirror in a very weird angle. At least if I stand in front of the TV, at the end of the day, they still looking at me or at the lens, which is good. I was able to, a lot of people want to know how I was able to afford this expensive mic. I was lucky enough to get a used Shure mic. It works amazing. I gotta give a shout out to the people that sold it to me. Worked it really well, and I'm very thankful for having it. I have my Cal Digital little piece down here. Amazing piece of hardware. I heard the new one is even better. I will love to try it out. I'm hoping one of these days Cal Digital can actually send that to me so I can just test it out. But this one works really good. Has the SD cards, the USB-C in the back, the USB A as well. We have a couple of different ports here. I wish I could put a mic in there as well, but I can't right now. There's no mic input, but it works really good. I also have my pro grade CFX Express my CFX Express, can't remember what the stupid thing's called, reader, sorry. I also have my CFX Express reader here, works really great. I know there's some other faster ones out there, so I'm looking into to see if I can get one that's a little faster, or just getting a second one. Right now, at the moment, sometimes I have two. This I want to just upload really quickly, even if it's just upload to my computer. I want to be able to do that a little bit faster. I have my DJI mic system here. Not using it tonight, but this works amazing. I had it since January. I might do a little review on this, but it's relatively old now. There's lots of reviews out there. And this out in the field, it's perfect to use. Beats earphones. I have my Force-Right mixer there for my mic, and I also have a smart little thing in there. I'll show you guys that later. But the fat head's actually in there for the preamp. I need a preamp for this particular mic with my particular setup. So I was able to force this open a little bit and actually put my preamp in there. So I'll show you guys a little bit later as well. And yeah, just an Apple setup, very clean, very simple, nothing crazy here. What do you guys think?